When you live a life without drama, a life that is drama free, a majority of people won't be as interested in you as they once were. You will see your friend list shrink overnight. When I was a youth, a young guy, I was a rebel, but not for a personality trait. I was a rebel because that is what was stamped on me. And I admittedly was, I wouldn't say addicted, but I was attracted to people what had their lives, I wouldn't say it was all drama, but they looked at life differently, and through that they kind of attracted chaos, and that chaos became fun. And my existence was like a sitcom. I would go to a cafe and we all had issues what we were not willing to solve because we thought they were cool. When you mature and you become older and you realize that if I need to do this and if I need to attain that, I have to go to bed early, I have to exercise, I have to keep my mind sharp. So your actual life becomes quite boring. And I would say on this side of life, and I'll point out here is emphasis to what I'm talking about. On this side of life, I'm probably living a more extraordinary life than I did when I was trying to be edgy. But what I notice is when I do talk to old friends or try to maintain relationships with people what are just not willing to let me move on, they stop talking to me instantly when I am not flushed with problems, when I'm not trying to connect to them in a way. If, for example, I don't know, somebody from my old life hits me up and I say to them, how's it going? And just in that like response, because it is so simple and because it's not how I used to be, they sense something is off with me and there's some sort of change, or I'm faking this new person I am. And then they start trying to dig instantly for dirt on me or something what's gone wrong in my life. And when I say to them that everything is good and it really is good, and I'm happy that I am living a clean lifestyle, they instantly remove this idea that I ever was a rebel. They don't believe it. Or you get this other thing, what I hate the most is where people just are obsessed that if they dig long enough, they will find dirt on you. And of course, everybody has dirt and everybody has secrets, but this idea that they have to be your whole personality or that they have to stain your existence is ridiculous, because when we're younger, we all do things what are regrettable. So living without drama in your life is so refreshing, and drama can also become just so irritating and so boring. There's nothing really what shocks me anymore, even though there is a lot of shocking content out there and a lot of people, like you see it in the news, you see it with on Reddit, a lot of things are deliberately written to shock people. And I'll end it on this. It's like the war between the sexes. You have men against women and women against men. And the men will say things like, I'm wealthy, I'm good looking, I have a good sense of humor, but no woman still wants to date me. And they'll use that as drama to fuel this whole, I'm not going to use the word narrative because I hate it, but fuel this whole campaign that it's really hard to date. When the truth is that guy is probably creepy, or that guy just doesn't have, he doesn't realize that those three things, while they are pros, they're not the full circle what you need to sort of get a relationship. And that is that addiction to creating drama, what you see everywhere. And I'm telling you, without it, life is a lot more peaceful, and you also do end up doing more interesting things with your life. Okay, so have a good week, a good weekend. Enjoy yourselves out there. Ciao.